we can see action, action, and action. That is what we deserve, Superman fans, what we expected for it. So how do you prepare? Not to gain muscle, but the action scenes, just to fight.
The action scenes, well, we had Damon Caro, our stunt coordinator, who worked very hard on putting all this fight stuff together, and he actually almost created a new martial art, or a different style of fighting, certainly, for the Kryptonians, which didn't exist on Earth. And it was, I mean, the fight stuff is interesting because for something like Immortals, when I trained very, very hard and learned very complex fight sequences, this was only, although the sequences were quite complex, or they certainly moved in a certain way, and there was a number of moves in them, they didn't want me to look like I could fight, because Superman's a brawler. He's never been in a real fight in his life.
Mm-hmm.
So he's never thrown a punch. And so the first time him throwing punches is, he's just using brute force, and so I had to change my style to look less like I fought before. And also, with the fight stuff, there's so much in the way of superpowered stuff involved that we do 3 moves and then stop, and then shoot 3 moves again, stop, and then we go, okay, cool, let's move all the way over here. And then because I would get, smashed into the side of a building, it's a 3 moves, bang, move over there,
yeah.
And then it's starting from me getting up. And so it wasn't learning complex choreography, it was 3 moves at a time, which is very, very easy in comparison to the stuff I've done previously. And it was just a lot of fun and very different.
Yeah, and try to fight on air, just flying.
Yes, that's a different kind of thing with wires and everything, and on green screen and on boxes, and all sorts of movie tricks were done there, and I thought they all did an amazing job.
For the first time, Superman as a name is not as important as the movie is. For the first time, Kal-El gets the importance. How do you think people will take this?
Well, this is an origin story, and so why would we call him Superman? I mean, before he has even existed in the world, he's not going to walk around saying, hey, my name's Superman, by the way. His name is Clark.
Mm-hmm.
And just people name him Superman when he reveals himself and they realize he's on their side and there's a support there, and it's like a sort of newspaper headline type thing. But I think it's necessary rather than just accepting the fact that he's called Superman. I mean, it seems kind of odd. I mean, why would an alien suddenly call himself Superman? And if he did, why would we trust him?
Yeah, well, I got Kal-El tattoo on my heart in Krypton, so this is a good idea for the first time.
Cool.
And this is a question that you have answered a lot of times, I think, but what's your first impression when you're called and you say, hey, you are Kal-El?
Was it my first impression? I wasn't prepared for yes. I was totally prepared for no, because that's kind of standard procedure when it comes to acting. You get told no all the time, and I thought, I've been told no before, and I'll be ready for no this time, and I got told yes, and I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't know how to feel. It's like 45 minutes of sitting very quietly by myself, just working out what was going on in my head, and it was a very bizarre and strange experience, but a wonderful one.